What's up, everyone? It's day 27 of phase 1 of the Live Hard program. I just got off work. It's the end of my day. It's technically day 28 for me, but I'm still awake. So it's 5:05 in the morning. Yesterday I got up around 10:30. I did 45 minutes on my treadmill at my house, and then I went and picked up Mackenzie, and we went and ate lunch at Cracker Barrel. So I did that. I took her back to her mom's. Then I did my 45-minute outdoor workout at my house, which consisted of a 40-pound ruck. I went a little over 2.5 miles. Right after that, it was time to head straight to work. Drove to work an hour and a half, and then I just worked my 12-hour shift. Right now, I just drove about 15 minutes away from the job site to my friend's camper. So I'm staying at a camper today at the lake. I was here probably 2 weeks ago doing my cardio, walking around the lake. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, which is really today, here in about 8 hours probably. Probably gonna sleep till about 11. Like I said, it's 5:05 in the morning on my 28th day, but since it is past midnight, I'm still awake, so it's technically still my day 27. So I completed all the tasks. Actually, I still have to take my picture, which I'm gonna do right after this. I did my cold shower yesterday morning after my cardio. I stayed on my diet. I drank all my water. Work was pretty involved. It started raining and it got cold not too long after the sunset. It didn't start raining until probably after midnight, but just had to maintain some things, which is why I'm out there. So no big deal. I was the only one working, so it's just a matter of me handling whatever comes about. That's why I'm out there. Day 27, I mean, it's almost the end of it. I'm really starting to get a lot of cravings for things. I don't know if it's just because I know I'm almost done with the program and I can just have whatever after that, which I'm going to try to just restrict still anyways, because I don't feel like I should be rewarded. Like, I don't want that to be satisfied. I'd rather just stay hungry for things and then just keep working towards my goals, whether that's staying in better shape or having a better mindset to control other things. Because all the little things that you do whenever you overcome, like say, a craving for something, that translates into other areas of your life where you can resist other things or be able to overcome things that come your way, or be able to just take on more responsibility and know that you can accomplish whatever you're doing without having stress and anxiety and any of those feelings that come with not feeling like you're making progress or getting closer to your goal. But as long as you're making steps each day and continually doing your tasks, you're only going to be getting closer to your goal. It's just the way it works. It just may take longer for you. It may take, not as long for you. It just depends on what your goal is and the steps that you're taking and how big and drastic they are. And as long as even if they're small and consistent, you're still getting closer, and you should be proud of yourself for getting all those things done in your life. And if you have a problem doing that, the best way to overcome those issues in your life of having low self-worth or low self-esteem and not having self-confidence or the belief in yourself, to overcome these things and to build the discipline in your life that you need for the days that you have no motivation, the best way to do that I found is to do the 75 Hard program. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably aware of the program, but if you are not aware, you can go to episode 208. It's only on audio of Real AF Podcast. Andy Frisella talks about everything that's involved with the 75 Hard and Live Hard program. You can learn all about it. You can get his book on mental toughness. It's the new 75 Hard book. There was a 75 Hard book, which was replaced by that, which is all about 75 Hard and Live Hard. And also, he says there's 10 other chapters on mental toughness, which I just finished the book a few days ago. So there is 10. I didn't count the chapters. I'm just saying that's how he explains it. So I'm sure there is 10 chapters on that. It was a really good book. If you haven't ordered it, you can get on the pre-sale list, andyfrisella.com. I highly recommend getting that. I started reading the Bible as my book since I finished the book on mental toughness. Today was the fourth day that I read it. It's very confusing, but I'm going to keep reading it and see if I can start to understand. It's hard to, because you want to sit there and understand what you're reading, and I don't know, maybe I should have got a different version that I don't know. Anyways, I'm still going to keep doing it. I'm going to try to focus on doing it still after the phase is done, and just keep doing it till it's done. Read the whole thing. I just hate whenever I don't, if I'm not like absorbing it, and I'm sitting there for like 45 minutes on these 10 pages, and it's just, I don't know, like I'm not getting the most out of it, because it's just a lot of names and people, and I want to know what this story is and who these people are and all these, but there's just so many, I'm just confused. So I'm just going to keep reading it though. If you've read it, maybe you know a better version. I'm not exactly sure which version I have. It was just something I got off Amazon. So leave a comment if you know of a good version that you've had that you were able to study and absorb what the information better. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'll look and see what version I have. But leave a comment if you know a better way to do it, or a better version, or better book. Maybe there's a study version, or there's I don't know what you would call it, English version. This stuff's in the words that they use. I'm trying to understand what each words mean throughout the reading, and then it's just taking up more time, and I'm not benefiting, I don't think. So anyways, so I need to take my picture, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I've been awake since, obviously I said yesterday morning at like 10:30, so it hasn't been quite 24 hours yet, but a lot of driving, a lot of work. I was glad I was able to see Mackenzie, so I'm basically happy about that. And I'll probably be off Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so I'll be off Tuesday, and I'll be going back to West Texas. But just trying to get this work in. I'm set to go to First Form in March, so looking forward to that, which is just so happens to be like right whenever I'm off work for my week off, and it worked out perfectly. So looking forward to that, and just gonna keep a steady, consistent plan and program, even though it's towards the end of this phase. You just have to adapt to your next phase. There's no phase between phase 1 and phase 2. There's 30 days that you have to take in between it, and you need to have a plan of what you're going to change your critical tasks on your power list to, so that way you keep making consistent progress. I know whenever I got done with 75 hard, I didn't really set new tasks to do each day. I kind of just came off the program, and I still kept working out and stuff, but I didn't keep doing an outdoor workout, and I didn't really follow a diet. And then Mackenzie and I went on a cruise for a week, so I definitely didn't follow the diet then, which I didn't really gain a lot of weight on the cruise, maybe like 5 pounds, but which is not that much compared to how much I had lost right before going on it. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But by the time I had started phase 1, I was up probably like almost 20 pounds over a 2-month period. But I was like really depleted at the end of the 75 hard, because I was trying to make a certain weight loss goal I got 2 pounds away from. I went from 235 to 207. I wanted to get to 205, so I got right there with it, which was pretty good. And I was really lean, so cutting down on this phase, I plan on going from, I started around 226 or 27, and I got down to 213 this morning, so right there at where I wanted to get down to 210. If you remember, if you saw my episode the other day, I got this tattoo. It's got this film on it. Still got this film on it for like 2 more days. It's supposed to imitate like your skin is not all raw like that, so I guess I'm not exactly sure. But basically I don't have to put lotion on it all the time, and it's not rubbing on my clothes and my work jacket and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about that messing it up, because that's the time after you get your tattoo. Right after, it's really important to whether it looks good in the future or not, the way you take care of it. So this is the first time I've had this. I plan on getting more tattoos now that I got this one done, and get my other arm done over the next few months, probably the same guy, just because he made a good deal, and now I got addicted to it, which is something that I have to watch out with, because I have that personality, I guess, where if I find something that I like, I tend to keep doing it or overdo it. And sometimes that's not necessarily a good thing, which tattooing, I guess, isn't a bad thing. But I know in the past I would get basically addicted to different things that weren't beneficial at all, and then basically wasted a part of my life. So if that's you, you have to just make sure you stick to things that are more positive. You can get addicted to working out and eating healthy and finding difficult things to do throughout the day, because that feeling that you get when you overcome each thing, especially things that you hate, that you don't want to do, you would rather do anything else but those things, and you go do them, the feeling that you get after that, that's an addictive feeling. So you can have positive addictions. You just have to, if you have that personality, you have to alter yourself and change your mindset to what those addictions need to be and look like for you. So you can have addictions that ruin your life, and you can have addictions that put you in a very good position in your life and technically be a good addiction. You need to be obsessed with your goals, and as you reach your goals, that feeling that you get of achievement and accomplishment, which a lot of people never feel because they don't set goals and they don't ever achieve it, so they don't know what that feels like. They have a long time in their life, but it's a long time ago in their life, but it's not something that's been recent, so they forgot that feeling. Well, whenever you start seeing that feeling and you see the results and the progress in your life, it's addictive. So you can have good addictions. But anyways, I'm gonna probably start rambling. I got to take my picture and I need to go to sleep. I'm so tired. But anyways, I'll be back later this afternoon for day 28. Peace.